Good morning, or I should say good afternoon, MLBPRO family. This is your Oakland A's GM, Scott Guessford. It's a Wednesday afternoon, the day before opening day. I think we're all getting excited for opening day, and Brenton just showed up, so I'm going to let him into the room, and he
Nice.
can join us as we get started here. Let's give him a second to log in. While Brenton is logging in, why don't the rest of you introduce yourselves? Sean, why don't you go first?
I'm Sean, manager of the Padres. Oh, Brenton's definitely here. There's kids.
Yes.
Yeah. So I thought I was muted. The kids hollering in the background.
That's all right. You want to introduce yourselves, Hines and Kimberly, for everybody?
My name's Hines, and if you don't know who I am at this point, you gotta start paying some better attention. So yeah, I'm the GM of the Giants.
I'm Kimberly, the GM of Arizona.
Awesome. Brenton, you want to introduce yourself, or you want one of your kids to introduce you?
Yeah, this one can't speak too well quite yet. He's only two, but Brenton Heffernan, GM of the Atlanta Braves and much reviled radio host for the last 4 to 5 years. So yeah.
Yeah, we totally appreciate that. And kids are welcome here.
Yes.
I'm glad you joined us because, you know, if it wasn't for you, I'd be dealing with all NL West GMs right now. So
The NL West might be our best shot at a championship in the National League. So I can appreciate their heavy presence here.
Not
there you go.
Not the two. No. Not San Francisco and San Diego. No, I don't think so.
Oh, I got it. I'm winning at least 110. What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Well, let's talk about the elephant in the room to start off. And Kimberly just lost Ohtani for 4 months. And how do you see that affecting your team, Kimberly? And how are you going to replace his pitching and bat?
Well, it's losing one player but two positions, so not sure which one will be the bigger effect. Probably starting pitching, but hard to know how starting pitching plays out. So it's just the next person is up, and so we'll see if they can fill in or not. Plenty of people got playing time in the spring, so we'll see if they're ready to contribute. Otherwise, we go to Plan B or Plan C, I suppose.
Well, you want to give us any insights on what Plan C might be?
When I know what it is, I'll let you know.
I totally understand that. So
at least it was early, though. I mean, if you're gonna lose a guy for 4 months, I'd rather lose him in March than in July. So
yeah.
I think you're a playoff team even without Ohtani, I guess is what I'm saying. So it's like, all right, maybe you gotta go through a wild card game, but
right.
I mean, just because the Dodgers are really good, but I mean, not for sure. So I think it's a bummer, but
it makes it more tenuous. It was going to be a hard fight with the Dodgers anyway, and still is. It's hard to know, but it's early, right? We got 6 months, so we'll see.
I won't leave you in the dust too early on in the year. Don't worry. I'll let you hang around.
And then there's Brenton, who took Bryce Harper from you. So Brenton, how do you see that helping your team, Brenton?
I think Brenton, he sent a message. He's feeding kids at the moment.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He'll chime in when he can.
Kiddo needs food. Hey, I need some food too.
Yeah.
All right. So what do you guys want to talk about? I mean, what do you expect to see in 2023, whether it's from the NL West or from a different division?
Well, I want to talk about this trade that just went down. I don't know if you guys saw it, but Tampa Bay sent Gary Griffith to the Mariners for Elliot Jenkins. So, I mean...
Oh, that did just pop up.
Yeah, literally just posted. So, I mean, I don't even know. I mean, I don't know. Personally, my point of view, granted I'm a little biased having acquired Griffith, is I don't know. I think you value a pitcher over a hitter, but I mean, Jenkins is pretty good. Tony likes the defense, but I don't know. I think Seattle pulled a fast one there, personally.
Yeah, I've always liked Jenkins. I think I tried to get him a couple years ago when he was still in the minors, but Griffith looks pretty good.
Well, Jenkins is only 25,
He is, yeah.
making the minimum. He's still got time.
Yeah, that is a factor. Tampa does have lots of pitching too. Griffith's actually younger. He's the younger one. He's 24.
Yeah.
Yeah, he looks solid.
Well, there's Sue's. He's been kind of hiding in the background all off season. Pops up here right before opening day.
You're gonna take him, Scott. Piece of cake. You got it.
Piece of cake.
Piece of cake. He's gonna be a distant fourth.
Yeah, I'm gonna be going for 110 wins this year, also, Hines.
How are you gonna win 110 if I win 110, man? It starts not adding up there pretty quick.
All right, I'll take 109.
All right.
Well, I still have to get. I'd have to get by Houston, Seattle, and the Angels to have any chance of making a playoff spot. So I don't see that happening. I'm hoping for 500 this year.
Yeah.
Possible.
So, well, Hines, I know you're shooting for something more than the lottery pick this year, right?
110 wins for sure. No, I'm shooting for not last place.
Yeah.
I guess if you want to get technical, it's going to be Sean and I battling it out.
It's going to be both of us for last. Yeah.
Yeah. It's not going to be pretty, but that's fine. It's all right. I expected this to be my worst year when I took over the team anyways. So I like, it'll be fun. I don't mind waiting. Eventually victory will be mine.
I thought you said that in Tampa too.
Well, I mean, Tampa is all set up. Maybe if they had Gary Griffith, they could make the playoffs this year. But
well, Comey had to make that team his own to make it any good.
Ha.
All right, let's just go around the different divisions and talk about who we think are the playoff teams or potential playoff teams. We'll just start with you guys since you're all here in the NL West. How do you see the NL West playing out?
I mean, I got to give the division probably to the Dodgers now. I thought it was pretty even.
Yeah.
Ohtani probably just barely slides you behind them. But, I think both of you easily make the playoffs, and Colorado's maybe a 50-60% chance of a wild card.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much.
And us two at the rear.
Yeah, so how do you see the division playing out, Sean?
Pretty much the same. But I do believe I'll probably be in last, I'm pretty sure. I have too many young guys going to be starting in the lineup, so I just want to get them all playing. So yeah.
Okay. What about you, Kimberly? How do you assess your own division?
Well, pretty much what they said. Dodgers have the edge at the moment. We'll see how that plays out once the games are live. Replacing Ohtani is an issue, but there are other major leaguers on the 40-man roster. That's why it's a 40-man roster. So we'll see. We'll see if they can do, take advantage of the opportunity.
I mean, you never know. Maybe Holtzen blows out his arm in a week. Then it's back to even.
Yeah, you never know. You never know.
Are you trying to throw a jinx out there, Hines?
I mean, I got to win 110 games somehow.
Yeah, I was just going to say I'm going to get 110 wins.
Maybe everybody gets hurt, and I have the only big league players left. I'll take it.
And I end up trading Machuela to him.
Yeah, that happened. Yeah. I think we're still a 500 team, but okay.
And I want to welcome Bruce into the podcast. How are you today, Bruce?
Hey, Scott. How are you?
Hey,
good.
Bruce.
Welcome. You and Brenton are going to liven this chat up a lot with the NL East.
Oh, well, we'll see. I think Brenton's team's going to lighten up a lot.
All right. So let's move on to the NL Central. The NL Central is going to be, it seems like it's going to be contentious this year with the Cardinals, the Brewers, and the Reds. I personally don't see the Cubs or Pirates making any kind of headways this year, but how do you guys see the NL Central?
keep going back and forth. I mean, I feel like the Cardinals should win, and then if I think about it a little more, I remember the Brewers were awfully good 2 years ago. So it's like, I mean, I think it could be a toss-up. I think they're going to have the weakest division winner, but it could go either way.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah. Yeah, that could be a last day of the season kind of race.
Yeah.
Seemed like it was going that way last year too, didn't it, for a while? And then the Reds and the Brewers just fell
Right.
off the deep end.
Right.
Any specific person or team you're looking at in the NL Central to do something?
Like I told you in our podcast, I really hope Pittsburgh does something great because he really tries, and I like looking at everything that he posts and stuff. But I know they probably won't. He believes he's going to finish last, but I don't think so. But I hope Pittsburgh does try to start doing things because I really like what Jonathan does and how
So then, who do you think is going to come in last? The Cubs? Come on, throw Jabs under the bus. Somebody needs to.
Jabs is going to export every day, so I don't know.
Right? Yeah, right.
100%.
He's going to try to beat me.
Yeah.
And the exporting thing. Yeah.
No, knowing Jabs has already lost that race. Okay. Anything else about the NL Central you guys want to talk about? I know it's kind of quick there, but
They didn't show up, so that's what they get.
That's right.
they didn't show up. All right, then let's go to the NL East, where we have Brenton and Bruce to talk about their division.
Yeah, is Brenton
Bruce-
here?
Well, he
Brent's
kind of
here.
is.
He's feeding kids. Right.
Ah,
He's muted us.
You know, he's a youngster with little ones.
Right.
How do you see your division playing out, Bruce?
well, I think Atlanta's obviously got the tools to take it hands down, especially with their acquisition of Harper. And they've got other stuff to back him up too. So I mean, he's got a very decent, solid team that I think is going to compete very, very well. We're gonna have to get lucky and hope that he gets on a few losing streaks and that sort of thing in order to compete with them. It surprised me in the spring how Washington failed to perform. I was really surprised, and since they really looked good last year, Philadelphia looked okay, and Miami is Miami. They're like I think Brenton said, Miami and New York are like they are.
Well, yeah, but you never know with Brenton. You know, he can go on a 10-game winning streak and fire his manager.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's true. That's true. Yeah. Yeah. Well, the Mets are really are happy about getting the ex-Angels manager who's won 4 World Series pennants, and we'll see if that makes any difference at all. I don't know why Matt let him go, but he is now a Met GM. So
Maybe
or
Matt's
regular
tired of
man.
winning.
What?
Maybe Matt's tired of winning.
Oh, he could be. I
Maybe
don't know.
Maybe he
Last
wanted to see
fall,
a team in the
apparently
National League have a chance.
He
Yeah.
was fairly reasonable in salary, so I says, well, we'll make a move there, and maybe that will spark and let the Mets do much better than they have in the last couple of years, anyway.
All right, and there's Mr. Chapman who joined us. How'd your kid's soccer game turn out?
Well, we lost 8-0. Oh, yeah. You guys hear me? No.
Yeah,
Yep.
you're good.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. We lost 8-0.
8-0.
So it was a close game, you're saying?
It was very close.
That's not
It was a
good.
close 8-0 game.
We are in the middle of talking about the NL East. Do you have any comments about the NL East?
Well, I know the Braves are there. So we'll see what
Don't
they
forget
do.
Bruce is right. Bruce is in here too, so don't forget Bruce is here.
I kind of, I kind of would think that the Braves would be the favorites in the East. I don't know what you guys have already said, but New York's kind of fallen off. Will they bounce back?
You got good. Mackenzie
Bruce
Gore
answer
should be
that.
better. Gore should be better. You guys have
Yeah.
good pitching.
No, the
I think
pitching
there's
is going to
still
be strong. I
a
think
lot
the
of
pitching is going to be real strong.
yeah, there's a lot of talent on the Mets, but and hopefully, I don't understand this game sometimes and
You
who
don't need
wins
to
and loses
understand it to
these
play it.
things. I know that when I do the preview and like all the players have little KC logos, we're gonna lose 8-0. But when they all have little Anaheim Angels next to them, we win 3-2. So
Yeah.
I don't
There you
understand how it works.
That's pretty much my strategy going into the year is just have the crappier players, so that works out for me.
Well, Rob, we've already talked about the NL Central and the NL West. Do you have any comments or anything you want to put forward towards the rest of the National League?
Well, I think the NL West has got some really good teams, and of course, Arizona is always, well, at least in my time in this league, has been up there. Dodgers always have good pitching. I don't know how much is this ballpark, but I feel like both of those teams would be in the mix. Sorry,
Well,
Hines. The Giants
no,
are.
Hines says he's going to win 110 this year. Rob.
110, at least.
Well,
Minimum.
I think maybe they'll win 72. Would you like that number of wins?
110 is the next 2 years combined. I got the question.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
next 2 years. And then would you say the Central? I'm really a big Milwaukee fan. I really like their roster. I think it's kind of built the way I would build a team. Cardinals are usually good. I think Pittsburgh has a ways to go, but hopefully they'll take a step forward. But yeah, I would say my favorites over there are probably, I can't really choose between Diamondbacks and Dodgers, but one of those, and then the Brewers for the Central, Braves for the East. That would be my picks.
All right, so we can expect the Brewers to be in last place. And no.
Probably. I mean, like I said, I don't understand this game.
You said you don't need to understand it to play it.
Yeah.
So if you guys had to pick somebody from the National League to represent in the World Series, I know it's preseason. Well, season's going to roll over tonight, the regular season. Who would each of you pick to represent the National League? Don't everybody jump at once.
I'm tossing between the Dodgers and the Braves.
I'm exactly with you.
Yeah. I mean, if Ohtani didn't get hurt, I would pick Kimberly all day, just like because she almost won last year. So
he'll be back in the dog days, though. He'll be back by the time the playoffs are.
He will. I know, but hopefully she can keep pace until he comes. I know one person's only one, but like she said, it is 2 positions. So
I'd give the edge to Atlanta at the moment. Here's my assistant GM too.
Yes, we enjoy assistant GMs. What about you, Rob? How do you see that National League?
I would go with the Braves if I was picking a team. The addition of Bryce Harper just adds a lot to that lineup, and they've got the pitching. I feel like I think that they're a really well-rounded team, and that they should be up there.
Oh, I think I can say this because I think he has me on mute, but I don't think the Braves are going to do it. I think Brenton's going to eventually get scared of those future salaries. He's going to have to move some of those pieces. He's
during the season.
During the season, I think that, or he's going to have to forsake the next 3 years because he's paying about $620 million from 2024 to 2026, which I don't know what his budget is, but I'm going to go ahead and say it's not that high.
No.
So let's see. His budget is $184 million, and $133 million this year on payroll.
Yeah, this year he's fine, but I mean, he's going to need Bryce Harper to opt out.
Yeah, he has $182 million committed for next year,
and then 216, and then 227. So
yeah.
I mean, something has to give, and I mean,
I would think that unless the team is underperforming, though, he'll sacrifice the future to win this year.
It's going to be tricky.
Well, championships are important. You got to buy one. sacrifice the next few years, right? Or his owner's going to give him an extra $50 million a year if he wins it. One of the
Good
two.
luck with that.
I need that owner.
Me too. My owner took money away from me again this year. So
Yeah, all my owner
Yeah.
does is like take money. They don't seem to add it.
yeah. All right, let's move on to the AL East. See the AL East playing out.
Well, Baltimore had quite a spring. You can't read too much into the spring records, but I really like what they've got on their roster. I tried really hard last year to get Ty Detmer from him, and he wouldn't part with him. But yeah, I like the Orioles in the East.
Okay.
I sort
Anybody
of
else?
like Toronto again.
Toronto's old, and they just lost Kimball for what is it?
Yeah.
A whole year.
Yeah. I'll go with Baltimore with Toronto having that injury, and I think they have, budget issues as well as, who can they trade for a, top closer.
I'm also interested in seeing how far Tampa Bay can go this year with all of Heinz's former draft picks. I know that what's the owner's name? Why am I blanking on his name?
Comey?
Yeah, I know that Comey was kind of downplaying them, but I kind of think he's got a really good core there, and they might sneak up on some people.
Don't make Heinz's head ego any bigger than it already is, Rob. Okay.
That's just facts.
I'm going to win 110. The Rays are going to win 115.
But are you counting the Rays victories and the Giants victories?
That's what
together?
he's
Is that
doing.
what you're
He's counting them both.
Just don't look behind the curtain at the map. It works out. I'm going to go for the Blue Jays. If you look how Mitch has it set up, this is basically his year. He's got like all of the money tied into this year. He's going to, even with the injuries, he's just going to sacrifice prospects and trade his way to more players. That's my plan. I think Toronto's going to finally perform like they should be performing.
But does he have any prospects to trade?
He'll find somebody who will take him.
All right, so we got a bunch of Baltimores and a couple Torontos.
Yeah, Baltimore.
Anything else?
Too.
I like Boston, but man, talk about cursed. I don't think he's only going to have like 10 players by the time October rolls around, the way those guys get hurt.
Yeah. You guys nobody's mentioned the Yankees yet.
Who?
They're too old and slow.
I play them in the first series, and it might be the only series I win. So I'm holding out hope.
I think Rhett has to get out of salary jail.
Yeah, he's got some salary issues for sure. I guess he was kind of like the Braves were when he first took over New York. He was already and he was adding more.
Hear that, Brendan? If you don't make some moves, Brendan, you're going to be the Yankees.
Oh, okay. All right. Let's move on to the AL Central. You, Mr. Rob, since that's your division.
Well, as I already said, no. I think as long as Minnesota is cranking, the division is theirs. I mean, Copeland's just an amazing bat, and he's got other guys around him, like Cowart, and he's got good pitching. I think Minnesota is gonna blow our division up. I know that Jim and his Detroit team is always peeking around the corner, and I like some of his players, but they didn't really perform very well in the spring, which maybe that doesn't mean anything at all. But I'm a big Devin Lewis fan. I like that trade when he made it last year. They'll be up there, and then I don't know about the Royals. I know some people were picking us to compete, and hopefully we'll hit twice as many home runs as we did last year. But I still see the same this spring. I've seen the same like bad things from my pitchers, which I feel like all of my pitchers pitch below their ratings, and I've tried different pitching coaches, so I don't know. But maybe they're just, I wasn't really trying to win in the spring. I was just spreading my innings and my at bats evenly among everybody. So we'll see what happens when we come. But I haven't, other than a third baseman, Nander DeSaidas, I didn't really have anyone have a standout spring.
Have you thought about changing the GM?
I did change the assistant GM.
Oh, okay. Most of the people, when I was talking to them, they predicted you to be one of the breakout teams of.
Yeah, it would be nice. I would love it. I think it's going to take a lot of these guys that underperformed having. I mean, they don't even have to have career years, just average years. I've talked about it a million times. Cody Clemens went from like 30 home runs to 14. If he gets back up to 30, and then we've added Mark Baker, who should hit 30 home runs, that adds a lot of production. And we weren't that far off last year. Just an extra half a run a game would have helped us put us over the hump, over 500. So we'll see.
All right. So what does everybody else think? Who's going to win that division?
Minnesota.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think Copeland's going to be playing for a contract because he's finally going to be able to get paid. So I think he's going to go bananas. And I think they're the best team on paper. But
either that or he gives a finger to Rocky and says, "I'm not playing for you. I want out of here."
Well, he gets to go out of there either way. That's the beauty of it. Yeah. Free market, Scott. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
That's very true. Okay. So I heard Minnesota all the way around.
Well, I like Minnesota, but I think KC, Rob, I think this is your year to move on up.
Mm-hmm.
I hope so.
I think there's an opportunity there. It's Minnesota's division, but there's certainly an opportunity to get a wild card out of that division. I think that's kind of open, or at least between KC and Detroit. I think Cleveland and Chicago are kind of unknowns to me.
Yeah, which brings us to the American League West.
Boo.
It looks like Houston's long rebuild.
Oh yeah.
Being patient, Matt Wells being patient has started to pay off.
Yes.
And he looks like a juggernaut going forward.
That's my pick.
Yeah.
Nah, the Angels are still going to win the division.
I mean,
somehow Matt is going to find a way to win.
I know.
Lose 2 All-Stars and get 4 first-round picks somehow.
Can't count the Angels out yet, but Houston looks really good.
Yeah.
I feel like
Seattle is going to be solid. Beyond that, I don't know. There's a spot for a wild card team out there, and there's a chance to dethrone the Angels, but until it happens, it hasn't happened. So
yeah.
I still know if the Astros have the starting pitching. Their lineup is bananas. They have a really good bullpen, but I don't know about the starting pitching. That can get a little dicey, which may not matter over the 162 games, but I feel like in the playoffs, you're going to want better starting pitchers at least.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how do you guys see the division? Do you see it being Houston and the Angels, Seattle, or do you see
Oakland #1? I think that's clear.
There you go. Exactly.
Yeah. I mean, come on.
I think lightning's going to strike you, Hines.
No, I would say the Angels and then Houston and then Seattle. And then Oakland.
Not 4th, huh? Or not 5th.
Not 5th.
I'd be happy with 4th.
There you go.
Well, I'd like 3rd, but if I want to get greedy. So how do the rest of you see the division playing out?
I like Houston. I like what Kimberly said, or what he said about the pitching in the playoffs, but division wise, yeah. But the playoffs, they probably not. But with that offense for 162 games, yeah.
Anybody any different?
I'm going to say something really wild, but I don't think the Angels finish above 3rd.
Oh, wow.
Darn it, I was going to hope you said 4th. A chance.
I think there's a chance too. I was surprised how they played during the spring, and I don't see a lot of all-star free agents sitting around out there like last year.
Yeah, he's got that next wave of stars coming up, though. That Hennessy guy's really good.
Yeah, but he's
don't remind Matt he has them.
I'm pretty sure if anybody knows, Matt knows. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
right,
Lazar and
who do you-
Hennessy give him a nice 1-2 in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you guys had to pick a representative from the American League, who would it be?
Houston for me.
Houston would be my pick right now too.
I'm gonna say Baltimore.
Woo! Going out on a limb.
Well, I figure
It's not a big limb.
they're gonna have a little easier schedule than anyone out in the West will, and maybe. I mean, I guess that doesn't really matter once you get to the playoffs, but I think that they might end up with the best overall record in the AL.
You know, there's going to be the balanced schedule this year, so the AL West won't be beating up on each other all year long.
It's more balanced, but you still play your division more than anyone else, right? We have a lot more interleague games. That's going to be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll get some wins against Hines this year.
We play every year, man.
I know.
We're the Giants and the A's.
Hey, didn't I just sweep you at the end of
No,
preseason?
wait, did I one on those? It was did I split with Comey and get swept by you? Maybe.
Yeah,
I mean,
I
they were
swept
one-run
you.
games. We gave you those. I don't want you to feel
That's
bad.
it. Who else is going to come out of who's going to come out of the AL?
I'm gonna go on a limb and say the Blue Jays. I think it's their year.
Ooh, okay.
I think it's the Blue Jays' year. I think they have good starting pitching. You know, I think that's gonna carry the weight. You know, and I think Mitch is gonna find a way to add it. I did look; he does have some prospects which would be appealing to people. So I think he's got enough to add pieces, and I think he's gonna push all the chips in the middle.
So who's he going to
This
be
year.
trading you, Hines?
Looks like Jake Edmonds is one, and Cole Kendall. They look both really quite good. And I take them. Oh no, that's the Mariners. I clicked on the wrong one, but there was a couple guys. I'll take those guys too.
All right. So any bold World Series predictions this year from anybody?
I think the National League is going to win.
Nah.
Sticking with it.
Eventually the National League has to win one.
It has to happen one day.
What is it now? 11 years? 10 years?
This will be the 11th coming up.
11th.
Last year was our 10th year.
Yeah.
We just got to get it out of the AL West at least.
Hey, wait a minute. That'd leave it out of my hands. So do you guys see any surprises this year? Maybe somebody that was bad going to be good, or somebody that was good that was going to be bad, or something different?
I mean, it's tough to say. There's always going to be somebody we look back in 6 months and be like, yeah, I didn't see that coming, you know.
Right.
Like
Like
San
one of-
Francisco winning 110 games?
I saw it coming. I've been talking about it for an hour.
So what are you guys most looking forward to in 2023? It could be something about your team, it could be somebody, about something else. What are you looking forward to?
Brenton Harper breaking a leg in the first month. Bryce Harper.
Good thing
Both of
Brenton's
them.
off feeding his kids.
I know.
Freudian slip.
He doesn't just want Harper to get hurt. He wants Brendan to get hurt. Really feel
Right.
bad.
No, not Brenton. Bryce Harper. Right.
Feeding the kids can be dangerous.
Yeah.
Anything else? What's going to shock you this year?
I think the big surprise could be Tampa winning the AL East, even though that's not who I picked. I think they're in the best position of the teams that weren't there to make a jump. But I suppose it also wouldn't be that big of a surprise, you know, because
And if they were doing well come trade deadline time, they would have the assets to trade and the payroll space to bring in some big players. So
right.
if they're competitive, they could make a run.
Might need to get crafty with that payroll. He probably doesn't have much.
Oh, I forget it's Tampa.
It's Tampa, but prospects for
I
sure.
think he's got room though, doesn't he? I don't know how to see everyone
I mean,
else's.
I don't
money there,
remember
but-
offhand, but no,
Yeah,
there's
remember.
there ain't much. Yeah. No, I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if Tampa does well.
Did Comey say he's going to start Witt out in the minor leagues?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I
he's
have
on
already-
the 26-man roster right now, but that doesn't mean anything.
No. I don't know the strategy there, but you know, do what he's gonna do.
He's not fully developed yet.
Come on.
My scout says he still needs. My scout says he's only at 65 out of his 75 bat contact. That's just my.
I mean, you
That's my
wait for
scout.
everybody to be fully juiced before they get. You're going to be waiting an awful long time. Some guys.
No, he
Yeah, but
did have a great spring.
no, he batted 245.
Yeah.
But you know, if you keep him down for a month, you get an extra year of service time out of him. I wouldn't know anything about doing that, so.
No, I wouldn't know that either. But that's the challenge with that kind of player is if he doesn't think he's ready to start, then he probably wants him to start every day in AAA.
Yeah.
Yeah, and maybe get some confidence. You know, go down there about 3:30. You know.
Yeah, that's
call
not
him
the
up.
kind of player you want sitting on the bench.
No.
So
Kimberly,
Go ahead,
Kimberly, who have you put in the rotation and on the field to replace Otani?
Salazar and what was the other pitcher's name? Joe Allen, a rookie. They're the ones who they get the shot first. Hopefully, at least one of them will do the job, and I'll fill in accordingly.
Allen had a great spring.
Spring would play out, but you know that's the way it is. I'm going with defense in the outfield. Vlad was going to be in the outfield, but now with Otani out, Vlad can DH. So I've got some guys who have great gloves that can fill in out there. And Norm Rowley had a really good spring. So the free agent I picked up. So that hopefully that will stick.
All right, Rob. What are you gonna do to chase down Detroit and Minnesota this year?
Try to win some games. If I can, on
Great
average,
strategy.
score more runs than I allow, I might get a few wins. No, I think I'll say this: if we are successful, it's going to start with our pitching rather than our hitting. I think I have a nice traditional lineup. I got 2 high on base percentage guys at the top, then I got 2 sluggers, and then the rest of the lineup's kind of balanced. But I did, you know, I was talking about how like I didn't really have any standouts this spring, but when I went to look at my roster, you know, Chris Budvik, who struggled last year after a good rookie year, he had a 1.35 ERA in the spring, and Kevin Knost, or is it just Knost? I don't know how to say it. He has a 1.50. Jonathan Knapp had a 1.50. He's kind of a surprise. It's going to make my rotation out of nowhere. I don't know. Maybe we'll pitch our way to some wins. Of course, a lot changes when they start throwing beyond that 4th inning. So we'll see what happens. But
Baker's a force. Baker transforms a lineup.
I hope so. He's he's the biggest free agent I've ever acquired.
Well, Clemens did hit 4 home runs in the spring.
Yeah.
The Sata said it's 7.
Yeah, DeSatis was my best player at the plate, and I don't really view him as a power hitter. He's definitely a contact hitter. You know, my scout sees him with 70 contact. I know that the league scout sees him at like 60 or 65. But I think he can hit over 300 for a full season and maybe 15 home runs. But he's mainly in there for his defense. So I don't know. I'm trying out Gunnar Nelson's gonna be my starting center fielder. He'll be a rookie. In between, you know, Baker and Blanchard. Blanchard's moving to right field where he hasn't played a whole lot. I think Nelson adds a nice dimension. He's got his name is Gunnar and he has a cannon for an arm. So
That's awesome.
Yeah, so he'll be gunning guys out at home, I guess. But I like him. He's not a great hitter, but he might be capable.
Well, he's got the speed too, right?
Yeah, yeah.
A single becomes a triple, right? Or a walk becomes a triple, maybe.
Especially in our park. Now we have I'm a little less heavy on the left-handed hitters this year than I was last year. I had this idea if I like fill my lineup with lefties in a park that caters to lefties, it would give me an awesome home field advantage. And that did not work out last year. The year before, however, I was way better at home than I was on the road. But I've got more righties in the lineup this year. So I don't think it hurts me because they're good players.
I wonder if our bases are going to be 4 inches bigger this year.
I don't know.
That we have a pitch clock.
Maybe maybe next version of the software.
Did you guys see where JT Realmuto and Major League
Oh,
Baseball
did you
got
see
thrown
that,
out?
James? That was hilarious.
I did not see it.
Because the pitcher got called for a time clock, and the umpire went to go give him the next ball, and he dropped it, and the umpire just looked at him and threw him.
Oh,
so
no.
he did it on purpose to upstage him. Kind of a classic thing. Anything else you guys want to talk about before we get out of here?
It's gonna be fun. It'd be nice to play some real games again.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Springtime.
We got 25 hours until real games begin.
Woohoo.
Yeah.
Well, good luck to all you guys.
Yeah, good luck, everybody.
Yeah, good luck.
Yes. Good luck, everybody, and thank you for joining us. And Comey and I are going to be doing a podcast tomorrow, so we'll post that hopefully before the season starts. So I'm either going to post this later tonight, depending on how long it takes to upload, or it'll get out first thing in the morning.
Cool.
All right.
All right. I appreciate all you guys coming on board and give me your insights on the 2023 season, and we look forward to how we all do.
Awesome.
All right.
All right.
Yes.
I'm going to stop the recording now. Thanks, guys.
Bye, everybody.
Take care.